It's been a super hot minute since I did Little House on the Prairie shit, so I decided today was the day I'm finally going to do the FLDS bread recipe. I made this recipe for a lot of years, and I was a regular old wonderful sister wife. Well, don't ask my sister wife, she'll probably tell you something different because they normally do. Anyway, add all your ingredients to your hot water. You're going to mix it with the mixer attachment for a while. You're going to sprinkle your yeast on it and lightly mix it and let it proof for a little bit. You're going to mix the flour in, and then you're going to set a timer and let it sit there for 15 minutes. This helps the yeast grow and the gluten develop. It gives it a nice fluffy texture. I usually use fresh ground wheat, but I think those level of FLDS skills kind of expired. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I'm sure I gave the wheat to my daughter, and I just really haven't been passionate about grinding wheat anymore. Anyway, then you're going to switch to the mixer, the dough attachment, and you're going to mix it. You want a nice texture that's stiff, but not too stiff. After I dumped it in this giant-ass plig bowl that I've had for 20 years, I added a little bit more flour because it was still a little too sticky. You want a good texture. Then you're going to stick it in your oven to proof for a while and clean up while it's raising. I usually let it sit in the oven for about an hour. You don't want the oven on, by the way, otherwise it can kill the yeast. After about an hour, when it's overflowing, you're going to punch it down and get ready to make it into little loaves, like a regular old polygamous sister wife. This is how you do it. I should say maybe Sarah Plain and Tall. I remember she did it too. Anyway, you're going to separate it, make it into nice little loaf shapes. I usually tip them upside down, dump them in upside down first and flip them over so it's nice and smooth on the top. Then you're going to dip your fork in oil. I use avocado oil. Poke them up so they don't get any big bubbles when they're cooking. You're going to let it raise another 45 minutes or so. And I remembered that only 6 loaves fit, so I'm going to make the 7th loaf into sweet rolls. This is my mom's recipe. She made these for years, and they are to die for. You're going to spread your dough out. You're going to sprinkle melted butter on it. You're going to pour melted butter on it, and then sprinkle brown sugar and cinnamon. And I know it's a weird combination, but we use chocolate chips, coconut, and chopped pecans on it, and it's so yummy, you guys. You're going to have to try it. Think about my mom when you do it, because she's like the queen of cinnamon rolls. That's what we always called them. We were lucky when she would make them when we were children. She would make these most amazing sweet rolls. Anyway, you're going to roll them up. You're going to slice them and stick them in a tray that's been greased so they don't stick. And you're going to let them raise for about 45 minutes and then pop them in the oven and cook them. And oh my God. I just wish I could let you guys taste it. It's so amazing. This is how the bread looks. I love butter more than almost anything, so we're going to go heavy on the butter. I butter the tops, and then I slice it and layer a giant-ass layer of butter. Here's the recipe. I hope you guys enjoy.